Well, it's not every day that the basketball team in your community changes ownership. And then in the hours after that ownership change is announced, the new owners show up in your studio. David and Kate Schooley, does owners of the KW Titans, has that sunk in yet?
It's still a little new, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure it'll ever sink in, Mike. Right.
So we know you so well, David.
So we announced at the ownership at the press conference. We feel like we're in pretty good shape. We thought we had a coach. We thought we had a GM. We thought we were, pretty good to go. And then the bottom fell out of it almost immediately. Oh, awesome. So I guess everybody knows.
Yeah, no secrets anymore.
I thought everything was going well. We had a good plan in place. And then our GM decided it wasn't a good fit for him. And a few days later, the coach changed his mind.
So some not so good news on the coaching front. We had our prospective coach who was going to come to the house today, and we expected to sign him for the team. He decided not to come to the meeting and is not going to take the job. So that was unexpected. David is out in the driveway as we speak, trying to do some damage control on the phone.
I'm counting on you guys not to give me a death sentence right out of the gate, right?
The coach was absolutely critical. We've got a lot of investment riding on it, but on the other hand, I don't think we are the people who should be trusted to create a basketball team because we don't know anything about basketball. So what do we do with that, right? We're like, okay, we can't really turn it back now because it's in public.
The more I think about it, the more pissed off I am that I even had to look at this and pick this out. Like there's no, like,
Every day, we are creating things that you would think would have been there. So we don't have a GM. We don't have a coach. We don't have players. We don't have a place to play. I'm going to go on my regular day and somebody might phone me and something might go wrong, and then I will...
you can be guaranteed that somebody will phone you and something.
Of course. I'm just going to hope that it all works out.
Yeah, we've got
because everything always works out. One of the pieces of advice that I probably give out many times over the course of a year is surround yourself with professionals. Just like if I have a toothache, I'm going to go see my dentist, George Arvanitis. Right. I'm not going to go on YouTube and try to figure it out myself. Surround yourself with professionals. All I needed to do was to find the coach.
Hello?
hey, Cliff.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm born and raised in Queens, New York. Anybody that knows me, this is what I do. I love basketball. Like, this is all I know. In South Jamaica, Queens, ain't that many options. Play basketball, sell drugs, or you rap. For any kid coming from the inner city, urban communities, it's like myself, New York City being so big, basketball is like kind of your scapegoat to stay out the way. If you're a basketball player, the guys that's on the streets, and they usually tend to leave you alone or take care of you to make sure you stay on the same paths.
I've been playing since I was 3. I'm 36.
As a kid, I used to carry my basketball everywhere. I was rated the #1, 5th grader, 6th grader, 7th grader, all the way about to the 8th grade, the #1 kid in the country. So I had a lot of national attention and city attention. At 11 years old, I was on the front of the Daily News, the front of the Post. I was on Slam magazine. But then as I got to high school, I didn't take my academics serious, so for 2 years I didn't play no basketball at all. I was academically ineligible. I wound up having to leave New York City. I had a guy named Nate Blue, who's real big in New York City as far as basketball, and he had a prep school that was looking for players, so he gave me a second chance. I was a point guard, so I didn't know anything about basketball. Point guard is always the leader of the team, so every team I played, I've always been the leader, so it go hand in hand with me. That's why I think it comes so natural, being a head coach. It's really no different.
Good dish in transition there by Clinkscales.
Little handoff. Poole kicks it to Clinkscales. He decides.
I've been around this league since 2014. Now, I got help guys just like someone helped me. Someone gave me a second chance at life in basketball, so now I can do the same. I'm in this not for the money. I'm in it because I love it. I love the game of basketball.
Coach Cliff, my assessment early on was he's a hard ass. He's the general, but he's incredibly respected in the league. He will bring players here that nobody else could bring. We will have players that this is their very first professional outing. The same as coach, this is his first time as being head coach. So I think it's an opportunity for both of us.
This is my first year as a head coach. It was a tight timeline to put a team together. So we're gonna have a showcase. Like it's talent everywhere. I'm an eye test dude, so it's all about when you having these showcases, you put them through drills, they work hard. And for me, it's all about who's gonna be paying attention to details and who's in shape. That would tell me who's really serious about being a pro. Whoever played well in that showcase have a very good chance of making it to our training camp, and then they will have the opportunity of making the team.
I'm here to actually get my first pro opportunity.
What I'm hoping to show the coach is good defense, a lot of getting to the basket and make some points.
I can get the job done, I can knock the shot down, get to the basket, so basically show them all around game.
I never did this kind of stuff before. I just want to play for my city. I think it's going to go well, man. I'm excited, been working my ass off. Come here ready to play, man, ready to do my thing.
Everybody just lock in, man. Be a professional, just come here and do what you came to do. Everybody go hard, compete, pay attention to details. That's what's going to be important. So you can pay attention to details, but compete. If you're serious about being a pro, you're going to come in shape.
What we waiting for? Let's go! Run!
You don't play in the game like this. We run it.
Not that hard, man. Got guys at the back chilling. Y'all tired.
Hands on your knees, you tired. This is the first, probably second quarter right now. We tired. We just started, y'all.
I don't think a lot of them have worked with anybody like Cliff before.
When y'all down here and they go, what we waiting for? Y'all want to hit? Y'all want to get haircuts? Like, what y'all want to do?
Hard nosed, man. He's from, Bronx, Queens, wherever he's from, down in New York, man. He's tough. He's a tough guy, so just keep my head down and work, man.
Come back, man.
I do this with my kids. They 8, 6, 5, 3. You gotta go to the bathroom now, I know.
He reminds me of my high school coach a lot. You know, super aggressive, come at you and stuff, but I like that. I need that in my life.
We just gonna play like we at the rec, right on the park. We be here for a professional team, though. I know who could play already, who can't. You ain't hit the rim yet.
I feel like it went not too good, to be honest. I had a shawarma before I came, so yeah, felt a little sluggish.
I know what's going on. I know you don't know what's going on. And I knew that about 3 hours ago. Training camp starts in a week and a half. But maybe my expectations are too high, but I'm a guy where you have to play basketball the right way. You can tell a lot of these guys never been around like this type of coaching. These were the guys we had to choose from. We'd be in trouble. We kind of behind the 8 ball, to be honest, but at the end of the day, I came here to do one thing, and that's win a championship.
We live, let's go, talk!
I have to go and improve why I still need to be on the team.
Kate and I are kind of going out on a limb here.
We ain't gonna be because people trying to go one-on-one. Pass the ball.